Aries, and welcome to your September 2021 reading, where we're going to look at the essential oils, the crystals, the theme of the month for you, like what you're dealing with on a Akashic level, and then also the releasing of trapped emotions will be at the end of this video. So if you didn't get to see the September reading for the entire month for the energy of your sun, moon, and rising signs, it'll be in the video that's linked right here. And it'll also be in the description box down below. And you can go there and check out the video. This is a part that I would do after the video where I do the releasing of the trapped emotions and the essential oils and the crystals to help you maximize your energy. So we're looking in the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Aries collective. The sun is the overall energy. So if you're looking at the sun sign of Aries, and you're looking at the overall energy. If you're looking at your moon sign, you're looking at the emotions that you're going to be dealing with and how you're going to feel about what's going on. And if you're looking at your rising sign, then you're looking at how it's going to play out for you. Though it's really important that you look at all of those when you're looking at the different readings. During this reading, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. So if your higher self wants it, you'll get it. And if it doesn't, then you don't have anything to worry about. And I am doing personal readings. So if you want to look in the description box down below, my website is there. Also a class for Reiki. If you're interested in doing the Holy Fire Reiki, then you can get a spot in the class for October. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. We'll talk about first the essential oils. Everything that I talk about will be in the description box down below. And a link to the crystal, a link to the essential oils, all of that. Don't buy the essential oils off of Amazon because too many people have gotten fake stuff. So just be really careful. Don't do that. I always use doTERRA essential oils because they're the purest on the market. So doTERRA doesn't want you to go through Amazon. They actually want you to go through someone like me so that you can get, there's lots of things like their promotions, and you can get the reward points, and you get also like education and training from my team. So what will happen is if you decide that you want to get oils from me, then I will actually assign someone to you on my team that will follow up with you to make sure that nobody gets missed, okay? The oil that came up for you, the first one is called Neroli. Neroli means shared purpose and partnership. So basically it's a really stabilizing oil. I don't have it here to show you, but it does look like this where it's in a roller bottle already diluted for you, so you don't have to dilute it yourself. And you could put it around your belly button. You could put it on the bottom of your feet. It smells really good, so you could wear it like perfume. It kind of smells like honeysuckle. Really, it's great for calming troubled hearts in a relationship conflict. So if you're dealing with any kind of relationship conflicts this month, then this would be a great oil for you to use. It's great for long-term relationships, also changing dynamics of a relationship, but it's really good for the growth of a relationship. When people are in a relationship for a long time, sometimes people can grow bitter or frustrated, unsympathetic, and create emotional distance from people that they once loved and cherished. If that is you, then this would be a great oil for you to use, because if left unchecked, then this can grow into very dysfunctional, destructive thoughts and behaviors. And it can create stagnation in a relationship instead of things moving forward, and create like blame and punish and escape and those types of things, which aren't really healthy at all in a relationship. It's just really good because it'll help with like empathy and patience and forgiveness and resilience, any kind of relationship challenges. So this is a really great oil for that. The other oil that came up for you is called Tangerine, and it looks like this, and it smells really good. It smells like a tangerine. There are no adulterations in these oils, so these are pure oils. There's nothing else in it. It's just tangerine, the essential oil from the tangerine. Basically, if you were to take a tangerine and cut it open, whatever squirts out like in your face from the peel is what they're actually getting the essential oil from. This oil right here is awesome for spontaneity and joyfulness. So when you're in really dark moods, if you happen to get in those for the month of September, or you're feeling cut off by people, or you just want to manifest the lightheartedness of being a child, this is a great oil for that. It's very uplifting vibration. It's great for creativity. And if you're feeling overworked at work, or you're feeling like you have a big sense of duty or responsibility, this is really great oil for you to do if you're feeling overburdened as well. So this is a wonderful oil for that. You could just inhale it, and that's great. Citrus oils are really uplifting, so just smelling them is really amazing. You can diffuse it if you wanted to. You can always put oils on the bottom of your feet if you're afraid of the sensitivity of your skin, and so those are really, really good oils to use this month. The next thing that we're going to do is look at your crystal. Before I do that, let's actually check out this is, I want to know what you're working on soul-wise. like, what is your soul trying to work on for the month of September? I'm just going to grab one card and see what the main purpose, the main soul path, what are we doing for Aries? Because you'll have your others, your moon and your sun sign to look at, or your rising sign, depending on what you're looking at today, that you can find out the other kinds of aspects of your soul. So we're just looking at Aries and just trying to find out what are we working on specifically. Specifically, what we're working on is the feeling of being denied, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight and awareness. There's nothing worse than feeling like something is denying you or you're being denied of something. It's a really horrible feeling, but that's what we're going to release this month. So start recognizing the things that are coming up for you where you're feeling like something is being denied of you, you know, like you're not getting a certain part of success. And you're feeling like just the world, either God is denying you of stuff, or your spouse or your partner or your kids or your parents or whatever the relationships are that are bringing out denial in your workplace. It could be any of those things that there's a feeling of being denied of something this month. And that's interesting because trapped emotions we're going to release in just a second are rejection, that's in your colon, and bitterness in your liver, and that could be really stemming from this feeling of just being denied. Or it could be a denial of something. So maybe you're not seeing something the way that it is really. Maybe you're just denying parts of your relationships. Maybe you're denying parts of yourself, things that you don't want to look at, you don't want to see. And maybe that denial of that, looking at it for what it is causing the bitterness, it's causing the rejection in your life right now. So that is really interesting. We're going to go ahead and dive into that a little bit when we do the releasing of the trapped emotions. The other thing is that we have Mercury retrogrades coming up at the end of the month. We're already in the shadow period. You're going to start to see the themes that you're going to be working on during Mercury retrograde. The next videos that come out will be about Mercury retrograde and the energy that we're going to be feeling and what we're going to be looking at. The reason why I did Aries first is because you guys were the ones that had the most views on my channel, and I thank you so much for that. So you guys got to go first for finding out what oils and crystals and what the main theme of the month is going to be for you, what you're working on. You're working on releasing the feeling of denial and also seeing things for what they really are. So we have a new moon in Virgo, I think, coming up, and then we have a moon in Pisces, a full moon in Pisces, which is going to be emotional, and that's going to be near the end of the month, near the Mercury retrograde. I haven't checked to see if it's actually in the retrograde or not. I'll have to check that soon. All right, so what do we have crystal-wise for Aries? We have rhodochrosite. Never even used that crystal before. Let's check that out. All right, so this is to remember your self-worth. Correct. If you're feeling like you're being denied, which some of you guys are, then you're going to want to make sure that you're honing into your self-worth. All right, if you're feeling like somebody is ignoring you or hasn't contacted you, or you feel like life isn't moving in the direction that you want it to, then we need to focus in on having this crystal be there for us, because sometimes we can be our biggest critics. And this will help us to stay open to the various forms of self-affirmation. Know that you are the person that makes you worthy, rather than turning to other people and getting outside validation for your accomplishments. And know that the self-worth comes from within, and that's what this crystal will help the energy with. When you know your self-worth, your self-esteem will skyrocket. So know exactly what you deserve and don't settle for anything less. Some questions to look at are: do you feel worthy? Do you deserve more out of life? What would life look like if you acknowledged your true value? Some affirmations are: I am worth it. Today, I don't settle for anything less than I deserve. Beautiful. So that is a wonderful crystal to look at. The next thing that we're going to do is release the trapped emotions. So go ahead and sit back and listen to the music. And we're going to be looking at the trapped emotion of rejection first, which is in your colon. So I want you to just center yourself and breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. And I want you to continue to breathe as I invite Archangel Michael in. And I invite your angels and your spirit guides and your loved ones in spirit as they show us some memories in our mind about things where we're feeling rejected in life. Things that are hiding within inside of your colon that we can now release. That your higher self says time for us to release this rejection that we keep feeling over and over again. And the rejection makes us feel really bad about our self-worth and who we are. Archangel Michael, I ask for your assistance, please. We'd like to release the rejection out of the colon of all the people that are watching, whether they're Aries or cross watchers, anyone who needs the rejection released out of their colon. And so breathe in and breathe out. Think about a time when you felt really rejected. See what's coming up in your mind and release it out. Breathe in and breathe out. Very beautiful, Aries. The next one that we're going to do is we want to release the trapped emotions of bitterness that's been living in our liver. And the bitterness is making it hard for us to move on. It's making us have more anger than we need to really have. So breathe in. Think about a time that's made you really, really bitter. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And I ask Archangel Michael to please transmute that into light energy so that Aries or their cross watchers or anyone who's around Aries or anyone in the world for that matter doesn't have to feel the rejection that Aries has felt in their life, doesn't have to feel the bitterness that comes along with being rejected and feeling really bitter, like why can't I be seen for who I am? Why can't people love me for who I am? Why do people leave me out in the cold? What is wrong with me? So those types of things. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, thank you so much, Archangel Michael, for being with us here today, and all of your angels and spirit guides. And thank you, Aries, for going through this releasing of trapped emotions with me. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. If you haven't seen the September video, it'll be in the link right here that you can see right where I am. Anyway, you guys have a great day. See you soon for that Mercury retrograde reading. Bye.